Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. Okay, why the Jets drafted Heisman Trophy finalist Jordan Travis. Bro, I agree that this was the smartest, probably the most underrated draft pick of the whole draft this year. Because not only do you have a great backup in Jordan Travis, but he might be your future, you know what I'm saying, franchise guy. Because we don't know how long Aaron Rodgers is going to be playing, you know what I'm saying. And this might be another case of that Jordan Love situation that we saw with Aaron Rodgers when he was part of Green Bay. This might be that same exact situation. And Jordan Travis, hey, he was good before he got hurt last year, before he broke his ankle and shit. He had over 2,700 yards, 20 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions, bro. And as you see in the title, he was a Heisman Trophy finalist before he got hurt. So I agree that this was a perfect draft pick for them. You know what I'm saying? He might definitely be, you know what I'm saying, their franchise guy for sure. But let's go ahead and check this out.
It wasn't exactly a secret the Jets would add a quarterback in the draft. The questions we all had
Aaron Rodgers is like 40 now,
when
so.
And who? In the 5th round with the 171st pick, Joe Douglas grabbed Florida State quarterback.
And I 100% agree. If he didn't get hurt, he would have went probably like in the late 2nd round or something like that.
So Jordan Travis,
because Jordan Travis is that
Andy
guy.
Davis was the primary area scout. Jay Mandolese was our national scout there, and Phil Savage was the 3rd look for Jordan.
Okay, so you guys were going to be in the business for a developmental quarterback. Joe Douglas has emphasized that he'd love to have a quarterback.
Now, he does have some things he need to clean up, like getting rid of the football and shit like that. Because he holds onto the ball a little bit too long for my liking.
You got Tyrod,
but other than that,
an established guy behind him as well. You add a 3rd to the mix here. Can you speak to Jordan's evolution as a college player in Tallahassee?
Great value pick for us here in that 5th round. And, you know, if he didn't get injured, he probably would have gone higher than.
Thank you. At least somebody said it, bro.
Where we
I know I wasn't the only one thinking that.
You're looking at a young man that changed the course of Florida State's football, right? As far
and if he didn't get hurt, FSU would have been in the playoffs over my I'm saying my Alabama Crimson Tide, bro.
He went everywhere he's been. He's a good leader. He's a competitor. You know, his athletic ability is a dual threat ability. Being able to do things with not only his arm but his legs. He shows good. He has a good arm and he's accurate with his throws, and he's a good decision maker. You know, he took care of the football.
Yeah, nigga only threw 2 picks, bro.
Travis hit on 62.1% of his passes for nearly 9,000 yards with 66 touchdowns and 20 interceptions. A dual threat at Florida State, Travis was a key to the Seminoles' resurgence. He sustained a serious leg injury against Northern Alabama in November, though. Area scout Andy Davis and national scout Jay Mandolese spoke about Travis's college journey and what's ahead.
Draft day itself, Joe's really good about trying to keep us updated and what guys are in consideration, just for us to know, like, hey, we might be needed. And I would say with Jordan in particular, there was a lot of positive comments, I guess, from the coaching staff, from the personnel staff. Like, I knew that if we were going to go quarterback, that would be a guy that was going to be in the mix. So I was, you know, ready, I was prepared, and just excited that, you know, when it's time to pick one, it was Jordan.
Yeah, I think it's been said, it's the most important position in all of professional sports is quarterback. So identifying guys that, you know, we can develop, and sure, there's going to be guys going on day 1, day 2. Those guys are really good players, and we identified Jordan as a guy on day 3 that, similar to Olu, you know, he's in a situation where he's able to learn under one of the best.
Yeah, the Jets have a great future ahead of them, bro. They really do.
To learn.
You were in Tallahassee. What's the scouting report from the perspective of him on the field and also the intangibles? Because when you're targeting a guy at that position, you need a guy who can lead, who is a worker, who is well liked. I mean, the quarterback position, you're going to ask for a lot from those dudes if you're bringing them in the building. Yeah,
so Jordan, his story's unique, right? He started at Louisville, had some bumps in the road, goes to Florida State, and it wasn't perfect early on. And to me, I look at that as it was an opportunity
so athletic
for Jordan
too,
to really
bro.
go through some adversity, and he came out on top. Mike Norvell does a great job down at Florida State, and he identified Jordan as a guy that could change their program, and he did just that. And I think that was evident this year. You know, they went They went 13-0, and you know, when Jordan got injured, it's one of those moments you kind of remember where you were when it happened. Because I remember watching on TV, and myself and Andy.
I remember seeing the clip. I didn't watch the game. I
just
just remember seeing the clip on IG.
You felt for the kid. You felt for the program.
Yeah.
Because you kind of knew like this was really going to hurt their chances. I personally felt they had a chance to win it all.
That's how you can tell how
Jordan
valuable
went
he
down,
was
and
to
they
their
were gonna
team.
get punished for it a little bit, but that just speaks to his value as a player. But also just seeing the crowd and seeing his teammates, you got a sense for the person, like how deflating it was.
Yeah.
Not just for his teammates, but the fans, and even as a scout. I mean, you feel terrible for the kid knowing all he had accomplished, but you know, he's a kid that, you know, brought them to the top. You know, Florida State was a team that had some kids come in from the portal at the skill positions, Johnny Wilson and Keon Coleman and Jaheim Bell and Trey Benson. Like, these are all skill players that they came in from other schools, and Jordan was the one that brought them all together and really got that offense rolling. So he's a kid, like, through the process you get to know him, and we got to meet with him at the East-West game. I know he came on 30 visit. Coach has spent a lot of time with him, but like, you feel like this kid's got the intangibles that if we're going to take a shot on a guy to learn under Aaron and Tyrod, this is the guy.
Physically, the ceiling is as good as really Jordan wants to be. It's hard to really cap him because he is such a
Another
good athlete.
Jordan to learn behind
I think
Aaron
the
Rodgers
situation that
too,
he's coming
bro.
into is excellent
Which is
for any
hilarious.
quarterback, but especially Jordan. You've got Aaron and then Tyrod. So for Jordan, I think it's a good situation. He can recover, sit back, learn from two excellent NFL vets.
Hey man, what do you guys think? I think Jordan Travis is definitely in a great spot right now. You know what I'm saying? Being able to learn behind Aaron Rodgers and Tyrod Taylor, of course. I feel like he might be on that type of path that Jordan Love was on. You know what I'm saying? We saw how Jordan Love turned out last year. He played great. You know what I'm saying? Led the Packers to the playoffs and demolished the Cowboys, and they held their own against the Niners. You know, it may be another one of those stories, but I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on post notifications, get notified whenever I drop another banger video. We're on the road to 300 subs. Time to get there for more banger NFL content like this. So without further ado, I'm out. Gang!